Hi, superstars. It is time for math, and we are on lesson 10-3, making 17, 18, and 19. You've been making teen numbers by putting together 10 and some ones. You've been describing the numbers using drawings and number sentences. Today, we will be describing the last of the teen numbers. All right, let's look at our work mat here. All right, let's say that Naeem has made 10 candy apples for the school carnival. Now, how many more does he need to make to have 18 for his carnival booth? How can we use the 10 frames to write a number sentence that shows the problem? Well, let's see. We said that he already made 10 candy apples for the school carnival, right? Now he wants to make 18 total. All right, so I have to add some more counters on another 10 frame. How many counters shall I add? I would add 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I had 10. And when I put down 8 more counters, it makes 18, right? So I had 10. I put down 8 more, and we got 18. 10 plus 8 equals 18, right? Okay. Let's work on another problem. All right. I have 10 counters, and now I want to show 17. How many more counters would I need to add so that I can have 17 total? So I have 10. How many more counters? Let's fill in the second 10 frame. We're going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to add 7 more counters. We have 10 up here. So we would say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 10 plus 7 gives us 17. And that's our number sentence. Okay, now, what if we want to make 19? What do we need? We have our 10 on the top. How many more do we need to show 19? So we start with 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So how many more did we fill up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we added 9 more counters. So we have 10 in our first 10 frame, and then we have 9 ones in our second 10 frame. All right, let's turn our paper over. All right, let's look at our first box up here. All right, Yasmin ordered 17 tickets for a carnival. She already had 10 tickets. How could she find out how many more tickets she needs? Well, she could think of a 10 on one 10 frame. So we have this one 10 frame, right? And then she can show 7 on the other 10 frame. So here's the next 10 frame. 10 plus 7 equals 17. All right, let's look over here now in our second box. So now Yasmin needs 18 tickets. She still has one set of 10 right here. How many more tickets does she need? Remember, she needs 18. So how many more tickets does she need? 8. How do you know? There are 8 counters in the second 10 frame. When that is put together with 10, you get 18. 10 plus 8 equals 18. All right, let's look at the third box here. Tell a story about this drawing. And I want you to begin with Yasmin has 10 tickets, because remember, our 10 frame is full. So Yasmin has 10 tickets. How many more tickets does she need? All right, so say it. Yasmin has 10 tickets. How many more tickets does she need? All right, let's look down here. How many are in here? 9. So how did you know? Because we saw 9 tickets in the second 10 frame. So 10 plus 9 equals 19. Let's look at our last box right here. How are these number sentences alike? We have 3 number sentences here. How are they alike? They all begin with 10, right? And they all have some ones added. So these are the ones, 7, 8, and 9. So what does the word sum mean? So we have our 10s, we have our 1s, and we have our sum. What does that mean? It means the total number of items put together. So this is the sum. Okay, you see the equal sign there? It's called the sum. All right, let's look at problem number 1. Lift our paper up. We're right here. So number 1 says, show how many more counters would make 17 by filling in the missing part of the drawings and write the missing number in the number sentence. So if we look over here, what do we see first? Our 10 frame is filled up. That means there are 10, so there's a 10 right here. All right, let's look in our second 10 frame. All we have to do is count how many counters are in there and color them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 ones in our second 10 frame. So 10 plus 7 equals 17. 17 is the sum. Can you say sum? That is the sum. 10 and 7 is 17. Let's look at number 2. It says fill in the missing numbers in the number sentence to match the picture. So we look at our 10 frame. Let's get a different color. our first 10 frame is filled up, so we know automatically that that is 10. We don't have to count it. Let's look at our second 10 frame. How many ones are in there? It's not filled up, so we know it's not 10. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to put 9 ones right here. 10 plus 9 is how many? We start with 10, so we say 10, and then we count from there. 10. Let me erase this. So we start at 10, and then we start counting. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we write 19. 10 plus 9 equals 19. 19 is the sum. All right, let's look at number 3. Okay, it says write the number sentence and fill in the drawings to show how to make 18. So 18. I'm going to write 18 right here. That way I know what we're supposed to make. So what do we do with the first 10 frame? We fill it up. We do not have to count. We're going to fill it all up. And what number are we going to write here? When this 10 frame is filled up, that automatically tells us what? There are 10 counters in there, or 10 ones. Okay, now we need to fill in our second 10 frame with enough counters to make 18. So we start at 10 and we count from there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So how many ones did we put in the second 10 frame? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 ones in our second 10 frame. 10 plus 8 equals 18. What do we call 18? The sum. All right, last problem. Number 4. It says write the number sentence and fill in the drawing to show how to make 19. 19. Let's write the number 19. What do we do with the first 10 frame? How many counters am I going to put in there, or how many ones? We're going to fill it up, right? Because our number is more than 10. So we know that we need to fill in our first 10 frame completely. So how many are in the first 10 frame? How many ones? 10. We know that, right? So if we have 10 ones here, how many ones should we put in the second 10 frame? We are going to start counting from 10 and start filling up our second 10 frame. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we filled up to make 19. How many did we put in there? We can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ones. 10 plus 9 equals 19. So 19 is what? The sum. the total. Good job, superstars. Until next time, have a super day. Bye.